Yo, hold up. I didn't know the paintings could play music too. And we got bards everywhere, dude. Alright, where are we going? Just going to Fig. Alright. Let's go. Revelio. We're clearly highlighting nearby enemies. Well, that's nice.
Revelio.
Anything nearby? There's the bathroom. There's that. This is Fig's classroom. Achoo. I just wish it would let me jump over the desk. Again? I thought we'd be done with the quest. Fig? Oh. Some tribulations. Oh.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were
Don't
with
say that
Professor
so
Black.
loudly.
It was a book we were after.
He just screamed that while the man's walking right out. It's unintelligent.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Wait, why do we have the book? Didn't it disappear?
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
What was a page they didn't want us to see?
I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Yeah, I honestly, just tell him a dragon attacked our carriage and ate him. Like, that's what happened.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Cool. Watch out. Alright, I would like to go to herbology class and learn how to grow things. That would be fun. What are the next ones? Live as a student. I can do that, I guess. And I wish I could activate all of them. Go get the gobstones, I guess. Yeah, let's go get the gobstones.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
I see that. Hold up. I can't reach it though. Come on, walk past this thing, please.
Incendio.
Professor Fig and Weasley.
Protego. Accio.
An additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Incendio.
Yeah, I saw that. I get it. I saw that. I'm not going. I see what you want me to do. I know you want me to go to Hogsmeade. I'm not going. God, there. Cool. Awesome. I like that, but I really want to get this.
Incendio.
I can't reach it though. Very short range spell.
What are you up to now?
Ignatia. Okay. It says that they're in the courtyard. Actually, they also say this is really high up. I simply do not know where they will go.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I don't even know what these things look like. I've changed my mind. I'm not doing this quest. Simply because I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, crossed wands though. Those both seem fun. Like our main quests. We'll turn on herbology class real quick. Ooh. Oh, you're just using magic, huh? A real go-getter with the spells, aren't you? Oh. We're right here in the greenhouse. I see. I didn't realize I was that this close to the rest of the school. Thought I'd be a little further out in like the courtyard or something.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Ugh.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
What I don't get is why you wouldn't give the instructions before you're not able to hear everyone.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief...
I wonder if hippogriffs like not...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is...
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Professor Garlic? I love it. That's hilarious.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Is he?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Yeah, no, I gotta say that's
I'll say.
probably
Nearly
not
went
the
deaf.
best move.
Well, yes, of course the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
So I should be stopping by here
Let's see how to balance my
somewhat
staff
often.
this
Yoink.
Niffler's fancy or roses?
The Sorting Hat. Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Pretty smart. You just throw something screaming at people.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Oh,
Your
come on,
part
Chief.
in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Pardon me, Professor.
What?
What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Alright, well, can you get away so I can interact? Stop trying to talk to her. There we go. Yeah. 10 minutes and they come out. Alright. And you get 5 of them. Okay.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
I bet. Yeah, I bet. This thing is cool, but it scares me. It's this way.
Hello.
Through it.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crashing?
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Just cut them off. Let's grab some components. They couldn't hurt, right?
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Interesting. So we can grow weapons. So how do we do that? V? Oh, that's other thing. I understand. I was confused. Okay, tab. Okay, so we've literally got a tool wheel for what we can have equipped. Oh. And assign the chain. Tap that to open the tool wheel. Assign the Chinese chomping cabbages. Release tab to equip.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Oh.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Sure, but it's just a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Alright.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I like these guys. No! Alright, well, for the meantime, I'm gonna call this a short one. I'm gonna wait for those plants to grow, and then I'll be back in a few minutes. I kinda wanna plant more Dittany, you know? Just have that, sitting in my inventory instead of somewhere else. It would be ideal, to say the least.